Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into this show today. Now, today's episode, we are talking about how we're going to come together to form the most profitable community on the internet to make sure we are taking the absolute most amount of money we can take from banks on both the credit card and the bank account side. So, of course, if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, this will be a little bit different of a video, so I'll give you a quick synopsis of what we're talking about, and then you can decide if you're interested in it and watch the rest of it or not. Now, the other thing here is this will be the same video on both channels. One might just be a little bit shorter or longer because you're not really supposed to upload the same video twice, but, all overall, just watch it one time. So with that, what are we talking about? Well, we do those videos every year. We say, how much money did we make from banks? And last year, I got $25,000 between credit card points, bank bonuses, referrals, things like that, which seems like a really good number, and it is, but I've thought about it, and that number should actually be higher. Why should it be higher? Well, we're going to break that down in a little bit, but what we're actually doing here is going to use the YouTube channel memberships feature and Discord to try to bring both channels together, two types of audience, expert card players, expert bonus hunters together so we can earn even more from banks. So yes, there will be an upfront cost to this. It'll be about $5 for the channel membership. We'll talk about that and what you get access for, but again, I think this is going to make everyone a lot more money, or at least making money from banks a lot more easier. So that is the explainer. Now, let's get into it, and the easiest way to do this is actually with a story of my latest credit card. So that was the Chase Ink Preferred, and this is kind of what got me on this whole topic and this whole project, if you will. So first of all, to get the card, I phoned up John, friend of the channel from Bank Bonus Central. I said, hey man, I need a referral link, so I'm getting the Ink Preferred. So he sent me his link. He's got like 50 Ink cards. Now, I don't get anything for using his referral link. It's the same exact offer for his link that is the public offer, but he gets 20,000 ultimate reward points, which is about $200 at 1 cent a point. Now, the bonus on this card takes $15,000 to spend in 3 months to get. Very lofty. So I was able to hit $5,000 easily with a large purchase, a furnace repair that I had, or basically replacement one of my houses. Now, I still have $10,000 to go, so I start looking around trying to find, the tricks of the trade, which really is just credit card funding. Honestly, that's the easiest way to do this, but those are harder options to find because they're not as common. So I'm going through multiple blogs, going through the comments section on Doc, come across Gadget, who is a frequenter of that blog, and, he's got a website, just kind of like a URL put up on screen for you, where he lists all the bonuses that he has access to and that he can refer you to. Now, a lot of these are credit unions, which is actually perfect because credit unions usually have credit card funding. And so I start emailing with him back and forth. He's able to send me, I think, 4 or 5. Now, I didn't get approved for all of them, unfortunately, because of, checks and everything. But he's able to send me all of them through email, the referrals, the write-ups, and how to interact with the credit unions, the things they ask. Because remember, a lot of these bonuses, we talk about mainstream or, regular links. But with credit unions, a lot of times you have to go in because you're really supposed to, quote, know the person you're referring. So sometimes I may need his membership number, his full name, what have you. So long story short of it, I got approved for 3 of these. I got Star Credit Union, which is like $1,000 in credit card funding plus a $200 bonus. Great Rivers, which is $5,000 in funding plus a $100 bonus. And Keypoint, which was actually $2,500 in funding and I think a $300 bonus. So all in right there, $8,500 in credit card funding plus the reward points plus the bonuses when I complete all those requirements. He was able to get, I think, about $100 referral too, give or take. So you can see in that story, one person needing a credit card got 3 people total money. And that's the money that I know that we're actually leaving on the table. And that's what I'm trying to solve for with this latest project. And, this brings credit cards and, bank account bonuses together to, do just that. So here's how this is going to work, at least how I think it's going to work to start. YouTube channel membership, right? You've probably seen them around. A lot of people have asked you for money. So, it's basically, YouTube kind of leaves it up to the host of what features you can offer through this. Now, there's like a set list when you start doing this that YouTube has, like, hey, you can do these stickers or these, special comment things or what have you. But you can also do custom as well. Now, the pricing tier that they have is just like a ladder. They have the prices picked, and you just pick which one you want. Because I would have just picked a flat $5, but it's $4.99. It's going to be the same exact thing on each channel. You only have to join on one channel, so whichever one is your favorite, and you get access to the same thing. You'll be in the same group of people who choose to participate in this. And now Discord, you might be familiar with that. And, it's basically kind of like, think of kind of like Reddit, except we're not all like, anonymous. Well, you couldn't make up a name, but it's an easier way to talk back and forth and things like that. And the reason you want to do that is because, yes, these platforms exist like YouTube and blogs and Reddit, but none of them really help facilitate real conversation to get the points across of this. You can't really leave referral links in YouTube comments. Blogs, yes, even my own, you can do comments, but it's still hard to have a legitimate conversation to get the detail that I needed from Gadget to complete these successfully. Discord should solve for that, being its own, platform designed for chat, link sharing, communications, things like that. So again, the gist of it here is that, the $5 that you pay will get you in. Again, you get access to the credit cards, the bank bonuses one, and then from there, we're free to not only, solicit, but, request links as well that we may have to certain bonuses. Now, again, I don't want people like spamming links. If you just spam all your gold card links, it's not really going to do that well for anybody. But again, in this exact story that I had, like, hey, I need an ink Premier, then someone chimes in, I've got a link, here you go. And so long as that is competitive, we might as well use that person's link, get money in their pocket versus leaving that $200 on the table. That's kind of the gist of it. Now, in addition to that, in the obvious stuff between link sharing, data points, things like that, because we have a website, because we have both channels, if you were to go find a bonus, as a member, find a bonus in Iowa, right? I'm not going to make a video about your bonus in Iowa. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. But I will write a blog post about it. And if you have a referral link, I would just stick your referral link on the blog post and you get all of that. I don't get any of it. It's all you. Then you can take that blog post and you can share it amongst your fellow Iowa residents. And here, do this, sign up, and you'll get this, what have you, right? So there's additional ways that we can actually, do this that differentiates it a little bit between other similar setups, because again, this isn't the most unique thing in the world. Now, the last part of benefit, I would say, is that a lot of times we have referral links on blogs and videos. A lot of times I max out pretty early on mine, like Chime, for example. I maxed out in February, so I tagged somebody else in. I've got Jeremy in there right now. You probably know him from the comments section. Another one is Marcus. I have another friend of the channel in there right now that I've just been kind of testing this idea with, seeing, if I pull the referral link all together, then the person watching the video or reading the post doesn't get anything, so I want to leave it in there, but why let these dollars go to waste when I could start plugging in other people? Now, I will admit a lot of this, how that works, is really depend on how many people we join, and how many people I can rotate through, and of course how much stuff you sign up for and you have as well. But those two are probably the differentiators, I would say, that you don't see on other platforms that I'm trying to do. So overall, if we break down the cost, yes, I did put it at $5. Why? Because bluntly, I want more money. That's the easiest way to put it, but I do think the way to get more money is to give people the opportunity to earn even more money, and I think you should be able to do that if you come in and participate, a reasonable amount, sign up for a reasonable amount of things. I think this will be enough to take you over and help your overall total, whatever that may be in your mind. Now, if you are curious, though, of course, it's a 70-30 breakdown between myself and YouTube. I get 70, they get 30. Discord, there's like a $100 serve for me. Discord's free for you, by the way. You can add a $100 membership a year to Discord. I did it for a minute to test it out, and I didn't really get the point of it, if being honest. So I did a refund. I might end up doing that if I can figure out, what perks it adds for people. But that would be really the only cost would be for me on that front, just so you know how it breaks down. So overall, if you are interested, again, there'll be a full blog post down below with directions on how to set up a Discord account. If you don't have one, again, it's free. And the YouTube memberships is that join button right there. And again, it's only just join on one channel and you get access to both. It's all in one Discord. As you can see, I'll put some, on the screen as we go. But, that's kind of the gist of it, to take care of that extra money that we're leaving on the table together. So overall, man, that's it. I'm probably pretty blunt as I could about it. I think it has a lot of potential. So, if you have questions, let me know those down below. Again, you can cancel it at any time, so if you want to just check it out for a while and it's not for you, no big deal there. But I do think bringing expert card players and expert bonus players from both channels, because there's not nearly as much overlap as you would think, will, equal, great results. Because again, that story we started out with resolved around a credit card, but it brought in bank accounts as well. And then that's the best way to do it, to play both sides of it to get maximum value. So overall, that is the plan. Let me know if you are interested. If you have any issues signing up, you can let me know that as well. But I've got the full directions from Discord, from YouTube down below, how to link those accounts together. Then it should be as simple as just joining. I think you got to give it an hour, and then you'll be in. But if not, of course, reach out to me. You know where to find me. But overall, guys, I do hope you are interested. Let me know your thoughts on this, as well as what else would you like to add to this. Obviously, we're just starting with what we know, which is credit cards and bank accounts. But we could definitely add to this more ideas as we go and make it a legitimate community, profitable community, I guess you could say. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and talk to you very soon in the next one.